Good afternoon, Tuggers. Today we're going to show you how to post an ad in the TUG Timeshare Marketplace. Get a lot of questions about posting ads in the marketplace, and while we do have a set of detailed instructions with screenshots, I just wanted to create a quick video of actually posting an ad to walk everyone through the process and hopefully answer some of the common questions that we get on a daily basis in regards to posting ads in the marketplace. So to get started, as you see, we're on the tug2.com homepage, which is the TUG member-only section for Timeshare Users Group. Before we can post any ads in the marketplace, we're actually going to have to log into the site, and you'll see here at the top right-hand corner the login and join buttons. If you see these, this tells you that you're not currently logged in. So I'm going to click the login button and quickly log in using our TUG test account. Once you do that and you're successfully logged in, you'll see that the login box is now gone, and you have your My TUG section here in the top right-hand corner. But for this, since we're going to be posting an ad, all our ads are posted in the Timeshare Marketplace, which for those of you that don't know has eclipsed the $22 million in completed resales and rentals listings this year. So it's been a fantastic resource for all timeshare owners, proof that you can sell or rent your timeshare without paying upfront fees. So to get started in posting a classified ad, you want to click the Timeshare Marketplace link here at the top of the page and go down to Place New Classified Ad. As you see, there are two separate sections here, and a very common misconception we get are the differences between classified ads and wish ads. Quickly, classified ads are when you're posting your timeshare for sale or for rent for someone else, whereas wish ads are you're wanting to buy or rent someone else's timeshare. So in this ad, we're going to post a new classified ad, so we're going to go ahead and click that. This takes us to our Marketplace warning and terms section that describes the process of posting ads in the timeshare marketplace, covers the how to sell and how to rent articles that are must-reads for anyone selling or renting their timeshare for the first time. And these next sections cover the scams that you're going to encounter. It's an inevitability that when posting an ad in the marketplace, regardless of what marketplace it is, whether it's TUG or Craigslist or any other site, someone is going to contact you and try to rip you off. The most common ones always ask for upfront fees. We harp and preach on that paying upfront fees to sell or rent your timeshare is a terrible idea, along with a variety of other scams that are very, very common in the industry today. We just want you to be aware of them so that you can identify them when you're contacted and not lose out money. So once you've read all of these and the appropriate articles, you're going to click down at the bottom that I have read and agree to these terms. As you can see, the marketplace has changed drastically here on TUG. Very, very simple to post ads these days. It's a single page that'll allow you to configure all of the options that you're looking for when posting an ad. The very first entry that it's going to ask for is what type of ad you're posting. Are you looking to exchange your existing timeshare week? Are you looking to sell your existing timeshare completely? Or are you looking to rent out your timeshare? And this applies to points or weeks or fixed floating weeks. All of that will be asked shortly. All you need to do is get started is pick what sort of ad you're going to post, and in our situation we're going to post a for sale ad. The next option is to indicate whether you're an individual owner or a broker. We do have brokers that do advertise timeshares for sale and for rent on TUG. This allows you to quickly identify whether you're dealing with the individual owner of that resort or someone acting as a broker. Since this is just a test and it's me, I'm going to choose individual. Note this doesn't impact anything regarding the ad. It's just a label to identify who is posting the ad. You will see these options filled in automatically for you. The contact name shows TUG Test. That's because that is the name of this particular account. As your TUG membership has your username, your first and last name, that'll automatically be entered in here, as well as the email address on your TUG membership. You're welcome to change the email address to something else. Just note that it won't change your actual TUG membership email address. The phone number is completely optional. This would be displayed on the ad itself, so many people choose not to include a phone number on here. That said, if your notification emails or correspondence emails get intercepted by your spam filters, there will be no other place for individuals to contact you. So very, very important to keep up with your emails when you have ads posted, or just include your phone number if you are so inclined. Ad type. This is where it's going to ask you what specific timeshare you are trying to sell. be it a fixed week, a floating week, a points week, or other ad type, which is where you included things that are not technically fall into the traditional timeshare categories. If you don't know the difference between a fixed, a floating, or points week, we definitely want you to go to our advice section, read the Timesharing 101 article. It describes and defines these terms as they're very, very commonplace in the marketplace, in the timeshare arena itself. So just to keep things simple, I'm just going to select a fixed week. Actually, I'm going to select a floating week because that's one of the more common questions that we get. And when I checked floating week, you see that a variety of new options show up on our screen. The frequency in this question is going to ask you, is your interval an every year interval, an every other year interval, even or odd, or a triennial option, which is every third year, of course. Just to keep things simple, we're going to choose every year. And what year does your timeshare begin in? It's asking specifically what is the first week available if this person is going to buy this timeshare that they can use that. Right now we're currently in the midweek 25, I believe, for 2015. So if your usage has already been done for 2015, that person can't buy this timeshare and actually stay there this year. So we're going to go ahead and select 2016. Meaning that the first time that the person buying my timeshare is going to be able to use it is next year, because it happens to be week 5. Again, I'm just picking this stuff at random. You would obviously be entering in the information as it applies to you specifically when posting your timeshare. The check-in week, because we chose floating week, floating weeks in timeshares are ranges of weeks. They're not just single fixed weeks. So we're going to specifically mention what the first available check-in week that this person has in 2016. And so I'm going to say that my week is a floating week from week 5 to week 20. And that's 15 weeks in a range. That's whoever buys this timeshare, that is the interval that I own. That's when I can stay there as the owner. So anyone buying that timeshare, that is the floating interval that they are going to stay in there. It does not mean that they have 15 total weeks that they can stay in that timeshare. It's just the float range available to you. If for those of you, the big common question we get is if every year, every week of the year is available to me, and that's called a 52-week float. And so the check-in week, of course, would be week 1, and the checkout week, the final week available to you would be assuming not week 1 for next year, but it would be week 52 or 53, depending on which calendar you have going on there. Some Mexican timeshares have 53-week calendars, but it's for a different discussion. And so you see 1 to 52 would include all of the weeks for this year, for year 2016. So this is how you would specify a 1 to 52 float. So we'll go ahead and leave that there and move on. The check-in day, can they check in every day, just Friday, just Saturday, just Sunday? Whatever's indicated on your deed or whatever is available to be selected for your ownership, that's what you're going to choose. I'm just going to leave it at Saturday as the default. Now this section is where we get the most emails about and people being unable to find their resorts. What we have to choose here is the resort that your timeshare is available at. So in this situation, if your resort has a very long or a very complicated or a very common name, just begin typing a single unique word contained in the name. For example, if you have a Disney timeshare, if I start typing in the word Disney, as you can see, it populates this drop-down list, and I'll scroll up and down with all the Disney resorts. If I have a Marriott timeshare, start typing in Marriott, and as you see, it's populates with all the Marriott timeshare resorts. Obviously, that you have the ability to specify, something that's unique in the name, like Colina. Oops, can't spell. Or Holiday Inn. So typing in the Holiday Inn vacation clubs, things like that. Anything that is unique or specific to your resort will allow you to select. Start typing it in. It will start narrowing down the search list. As you go down here, you must select from the drop-down list. The biggest complications we have are people that just try to type in the name of their resort individually, and unfortunately, if what you type doesn't match in exactly with how it is input and how it's listed in our database, it won't let you continue. So I'm going to select this particular option, Holiday Inn Club Vacations at Cape Canaveral. Now I don't particularly own at this resort. Again, this is just an example. Season. This indicates the demand of the week. If this is confusing or unknown to you, you certainly want to check with your resort. It's, again, not going to impact the posting of your ad whatsoever. This is just indicating the demand of the week that you have. Obviously, off-season weeks are where we consider a blue, green, or silver, or mid-season weeks, white, yellow, and gold, and high-demand weeks are considered red and platinum. So we're going to select that. The next three options are very self-explanatory. The number of bedrooms that you have available. Are you a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom lockout, 4-bedroom, so on and so forth. I'm going to select it's a 3-bedroom. It's got 3 baths, and it sleeps more than 10 people. The price, this is what you're asking for your sales price. How much are you asking to sell this timeshare? And I'm going to put this in as $1,500. That may or may not be a ridiculous amount. I honestly don't know, but this is what I'm going to ask that. I'm not asking firm. I'll probably take the best offer for that. Maintenance fees is where you're putting in how much your annual maintenance fees are. So in this case, we're going to say our maintenance fees are $850. That's about average. I really have no idea if that is or not. Ad title, this is where you're typing in the title and description. Ad title is just, again, if you were posting an ad on Craigslist or eBay or anything like that, just posting a simple title to start this. So, Great Cape Canaveral Vacation. So there's my ad title. It's just something that's going to be bolded and highlighted just to grab attention. Again, not a super important part of posting an ad. Again, this is just in the marketing part of trying to get someone interested in buying your ad. And the ad description, you can type whatever you want. You're welcome to copy someone else's description. You can copy information about the resort off the website. Anything you want to type in here to make your ad stand out or give someone information about this resort. Note that people are going to be provided with pictures and information if they click on that resort name within your ad, and they can go to the TUG database. What you want to put in here is something special about your interval, or something special about the unit that you own, or anything and everything that you would want to read. Pretend that you're a buyer. What interested you in buying that timeshare? And you can type that into the description. There are no size limitations. You can pretty much type whatever, as little or as much as you want in the description process. I'm just going to type in test description just to continue on with the ad. Once you're completed with all that, you click submit listing. And as you'll see back up here on the page, it will take you to all of your existing classifieds. Since this is the test account, we only have one listed here. And you will see the status of this ad is pending. Absolute most common question we get on our marketplace is what does this mean, and how do I get it out of pending into posted? So all ads that are posted on TUG go into an approval queue. This is to ensure that we can screen out as many of the scammers or fake ads or mistaken ads or whatever happens to come into the marketplace. When you're dealing with thousands and thousands of ads, we just try to make sure and screen as much as possible. So every ad that's posted on TUG goes through an approval queue so that we can make sure that it is at least a properly formatted ad and not a blatantly, obviously mistaken ad. So there's nothing you need to do at this point. Your ad will be posted within 24 hours. We guarantee it. It usually happens much quicker than that. And so because ads are approved throughout the day, so you don't have to worry about continuing or modifying or do anything else with your ad until it gets posted. You will also receive an email confirmation when your ad gets posted. So check your spam folders, check your inbox. It'll let you know when your ad gets posted. It'll have a link to it so that you can go look at it once it's live on the website. Coming back to the marketplace, to see this is where you can obviously edit your ad. You can make a copy of this to post an identical ad if you want to. This is also where you view your messages about your ad. So when people send you messages, you will be notified that message was sent to you. But to read the message and the information within it, you can come back in here. It's stored on your ad itself so that you'll never actually lose any of the messages sent to you in the TUG marketplace. So to review, posting an ad, extremely simple process. We certainly hope that this walkthrough guide will help answer the common questions and the common concerns we get with individuals posting ads in the timeshare marketplace. And thank you very much. You're welcome to send us any comments to tug@tug2.net. So I'll type that in. Our email address right here, tug@tug2.net. Any questions, any concerns, anything whatsoever, you email that email address. I promise you someone will respond to you within 24 hours and get you the answer to your question. So again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day.